Wah! What up, dope? How are you doing? Hey, so check this out. So yesterday, I went to this dope men's conference, you know what I'm saying, called Man Up, right? And then also yesterday, Drake finally dropped, you know what I'm saying? And if you're wondering why I'm even mentioning the two in the same sentence, you got to check out the video, you heard me? Keep watching. All right, so check this out. After the men's conference yesterday, I left a little early because I had to do some running, right? So I said to myself, okay, I'm going to run these errands, and when I get back, I'm going to go ahead and, let the people know about the Man Up conference, right? And then something happened. Drake dropped. Y'all got to pray for me. Pray for me, y'all, because I didn't do my Man Up review because Drake dropped, and I'm an old school hip-hop head, so I've been waiting for this for, like, ever. You know what I'm saying? Drake finally dropped. He finally, did what he's supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? As a rapper, as a top MC. And I will admit that, Drake was nice. I admit his diss was nice. Yes, I said it. His diss was nice. And I know some of y'all, like, y'all probably freaking out like, dude, he just said Drake was nice. Yeah, because anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a big Drake fan, right? Hell, I remember last year, 2 years ago, we was in New York for a music festival. Me and four of my partners I grew up with in New Orleans. We was in New York City, and we on the subway. And we all arguing and, debating and joking about Drake, right? And, of course, I'm not the Drake fan, so it was 4 against 1, right? And if you ever been to New York, you already know how crazy this sounds, right? There was a dude on the subway who joins in the conversation, and now it's 5 against 1. You know what I'm saying? So 5 of them are going against me because they all was Drake stands. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is that, like, yesterday, I was excited about Drake finally manning up. That's crazy, right? Drake manning up. I went to a Man Up conference, and they was talking about how to man up. But the weird thing is that what they're talking about at the conference, how to man up versus Drake manning up, is not the same. You know what I mean? And it's weird, though. It's kind of like they pointed out, one of the dudes who was talking kind of pointed out how the world mirrors God, right? Or how the world say a man's supposed to be mirrors God. But anybody who's ever took a selfie before knows how a mirror looks like the image, but low-key is backwards, right? And that's how world man law versus God's man law is. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm just going to give you a couple examples to show you what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So check this out, right? Like, we all know in the world tells men your manhood is expressed by how many women you can conquer, right? You know what I'm saying? You are a conqueror. You are a man. You were made to conquer, right? But then God, he tells you a real man only needs to conquer one. You know what I'm saying? And most real men will tell you that if you're going to really conquer one, and I mean conquer one, I mean conquering mean like keeping one, it's a lot harder to keep one than it is to keep 5. You know what I'm saying? Because those 5 would never really get to know you. You know what I'm saying? They only get to know pieces of you. But that one is going to really know you. And the purpose of her knowing you, she's going to be able to help you because she knows what you need and you knows what she needs. You know what I'm saying? But the one who got 5 women, they can't help you because they don't know what you need. They only know pieces of you. You hear me? Oh, not to mention, when it comes to, like, fashion and style and just, stuff like this, we see how the world telling these young dudes, yeah, bro, pull your pants down. You look hard like that. Make you look nice. You know what I'm saying? But God says, nah, fix yourself. Stand up straight. Pull your pants up. Look representable. Look presentable. Look like you got some sense. I know some of y'all don't like that because y'all probably got your pants sagging right now thinking about, I look representable. I look like I got sense. So what if I got stains in my drawers? But anyway, look. And here's another one, right? So in the world, man law says, I got hands, I'm a man, right? But God's law said, look, you are a protector, right? And part of being able to be a protector means that, yes, you will defend yourself and loved ones, but you also got enough sense to know when to and when not to. Because if I go around trying to start stuff with people and show people I got hands just because I want to show to you I got hands, Now something happens and I get taken away from my family, sitting up in the jail somewhere, or maybe even killed, and now my family has lost their protector, all because I want to prove to the world I was a man that really wasn't a man. You feel me? This is a good one. This is a good one. You know, the world tells men it's cool. Explore your feminine side. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Wear your nails. Paint your nails. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to dress kind of like kind of gender bender stuff, and traditional laws and traditional rules of fashion doesn't apply to you because you get to express yourself the way you want to express yourself. You know what I mean? But what God tells you, hey, you're a man. Embrace your masculinity. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with masculinity. Now, masculinity doesn't mean you have to be toxic. You know what I'm saying? It just means that you're a man and you stand on your square, right? You know what I'm saying? And you hold yourself like a man. So when people see you, they know you're a man and they treat you like a man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the last one because I don't want to make this video too long. This is going to be the last one. You know what I mean? The world tells men to either show no emotion or to be overly emotional. You know what I'm saying? But God said, look, you're a human being. You have emotions. There's nothing wrong with that. But you need to keep your emotions in check. You know what I'm saying? Know when and how to express them. You know what I'm saying? Because as a leader, you cannot be in your emotions where you need to make decisions that's based that you need to make for your family or others. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm bringing this full circle because people always wonder, like, what this got to do with Drake? He said that whole thing about Drake and stuff. And it has to do with Drake because when I think of Drake, I think of the world, how the world tells us what men are supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because in hip hop, the two most popular men in hip hop, I'm talking about rappers, the two most popular rappers, when I say popular, it doesn't go off album sales. It's talking about the ones that people talk about the most, is Drake and Future. As much as people brag about them, they also complain about how toxic they are. Imagine that. What the world calls a man, or the two people that the world looks to being a man, they're willing to accept them even with all their toxicity. When God says, look, my men don't come with toxicity. My men, yeah, you might call them square like a Russell Wilson or something, but we see Russell Wilson got them 4 kids holding down Future's kids, you know what I'm saying, and his kids, you know what I'm saying, and his wife, you know what I mean, and his name. Only bad thing we can say about Russell Wilson is that he's been slacking on the football field, you heard me? But yeah, the conference was dope, dog. It gave us some key things. Talked about men, health, and wealth. You know what I mean? Health is wealth, and wealth, knowing how to manage your wealth is wealth. How to manage your money is wealth, and stuff like that. They even did this little thing that was dope, where they told you pull the keys out of your pocket and tell each other what each key is for, right? And they just start to tell people what the keys are for. You notice that each key represented a responsibility, right? Each key held some type of responsibility you was entrusted with. You know what I mean? So if you're sitting there, look at your keys and think about what you've been entrusted to and what people are holding you, what you're responsible for or accountable for and stuff like that. That's it. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And I wish Drake would have been at our Man Up conference because the way dude moved, he looked like he could have learned a lot from us. You heard me? Y'all be easy.